Oof.
They used to call the city Nichown Zell back when the Dwemer were in charge. Markov does seem to roll off the tongue better, don't you think?
Excuse me, my friend. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me. Watch your back around here. The silver blow to the real law, Markov. Hang on. While we are here, I will ask the gods to cure me. I hope they are in a good mood.
Sorry, after you.
That felt amazing. My throat is no longer in pain and I can breathe properly again. The divines are on my side. Ha! Take that, Periite. I win. It feels good to be feeling good again. I am glad I am well again. The sore throat and overabundance of mucus was very annoying. If you need anything else, just ask.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. Yes. It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who was in the Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why. Be careful who you talk to.
You want to talk? What's next?
All right then. Kaiden's not so tough. I reckon I could take him. If he was blindfolded, that is. And tied to a chair. Excellent. What shall we work on this time? You do? Splendid. Which spell? Oh, I've always wanted a ghost friend. Hello. Oh, I say, you are spooky. I think you and I are going to get along famously. And away we go.
Hey, I know who you are. Hey, cities. You can cast a few spells.
They don't like us talking to people when we work. Mullish, big orc fella. Can't miss him. Don't get involved in that nonsense. Just want to work.
Divines, I'm tired. This is... Can't talk. Mullish will beat me if I stop. He's a damn tyrant. Always being goaded by the Silverbloods to get more work out of us. They pay us next to nothing. We get beaten if we make a mistake. And where are our kind Nord rulers? What are they doing?
I'll work harder.
You're gonna try to talk sense into that orc? I'll believe it when I see it.
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here? You hard of hearing. I run this smelter, and I'm late meeting our silver folk. What do you want? What? Are you telling me how to treat my workers? Do you have any idea how much metal the Silverblood family wants us to smell? All right, all right. You sound like a damn Legion officer, but I get it. I'll give him a break. This better not hurt our quota.
I spill just a bit of metal and Mullish takes it out of my... I don't believe it. Someone's sticking up for us? Here, it's a week's wages for me, but you've earned every coin. Me and Hathrasil mostly. Mullish barks at us all day, but I wouldn't call that honest work. A few people in the Warrens used to work here. Dagain broke some bones a while back. Altris quit. Kareen is too sick. The Forsworn? That's right, I'll say it. We all knew. Even that fat-headed slave-driving Mullish knew. Just ask him about it. Another honest man lost in all this madness. And for what? We've lost a lot of good people to that damn crusade. Drive out the Nords, they say. Well, the Nord ain't driven out.
They don't like us talking to people when we work. Really should talk to Mullish if you have a problem with one of the workers.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
As careful as I can.
Every other day, seems one of the laborers runs off to the hills saying he'll join the Forsworn. You don't like the Nords? Fine. But pledging your whole life to killing them, that's just dumb. What? No. Thonar Silverblood, but he hands all the paperwork over to Nepos, the nose, to finish. That old man's back is heavy with burden. Whatever you want to know, I don't care. I run a smelter, that's it. Hold on there. I just remembered something. The last time we handed out pay. Little extra slip of paper for Wayland. Took it right to his room. You want Garvey. He handles the keys for the Warrens. About the only thing that disease-riddled native is good for. Watch what you're doing.
The Warrens isn't a place. There's nothing more I can teach you. That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the Divines you can choose to live somewhere. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. Now, don't get all upset. Here, take it.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to. Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia.
Warrens ain't for you. Oh, yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. I guess someone else will be taking his room now.
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Never should have come here. You're just gonna stand there and take it. Fight back. Well set up, son of a big one. Think you have the stomach for it.
Careful there, friend.
You've been digging around. It's time you learned a lesson. You'll listen to this. Never should have come here. You're just gonna stand there and take it. Fight. I'll tear you to pieces. Yeah! I'm gonna crush you like a bug. Yeah! You're just gonna stand there and take it. Fight back. Yeah! I'll fix you good. Who taught you to? You're good at keep those hands up. Yeah! Yeah! Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up. Yeah! Yeah! Drive that snow back to the... You mangy piece of pit bait. I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. He told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know, I swear. Nepos is in charge. That's all I... Oh. Nepos...
I oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
Want a cut of venison or mutton? Well, of course you do.
Why are you bothering the outsider? That's about the only harmless thing you can do in this. And once you've had your fill of need, do us all a favor and go home. Markarth has enough trouble.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send it.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired. Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others.
Victory! Or summon God!
Lucien. You did well there.
Careful. Excuse me.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side.
Oh, it's you. The one from the market. Just visiting. I had some business here, that's all. Was it that obvious? Damn. I must be losing my touch. I'm one of General Tullius's agents. I was sent to investigate the Treasury House and the Silverblood family. They own Sidna Mine, one of the toughest jails in Skyrim. I was hoping I could buy or steal the deed, but I don't think that's how things work here.
We drink to our youth, to days
Mark my words. Thonar Silverblood was behind that attack in the market. Somehow.
We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we'll take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings, on the day of your death.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
Bloodiest beef in the reach.
You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Aye, sure, you're hauling around a lot of junk. Let's stop in at the Arnleif and Sons Trading Company. Sell it off. Aye, sure. Is that Azure a star? How did you come to possess such a rare treasure?
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear?
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. The Imperial agent? That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after me? This is my business, my city. You Empire lovers should learn to stay out of it. Now get out!
For the Forsworn!
What? By the gods, Betrid!
You're as good as dead.
I could still put up a fight.
Enjoy your last breath. I've outlived worse than this.
You need to learn some manners. Until your last breath.
Oh well.
That, I guess.
My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. Fine. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control. You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house.
See those Stormcloaks try to break into this canyon.
Had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. You think you're the only one who knows that? We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach. You'll have plenty of time to take it up with the king in rags while you're serving a life sentence in Sidna Mine. You'll never see the sun again, you hear me? No one escapes Sidna Mine. No one.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? Don't get smart with me. I'm in charge. You keep it up, I'll have your toes cut off. All right, open her up. Now you, get down there.
What are you in for, new blood? Violent one, huh? Best keep that to yourself, new blood. Others find out, they'll consider that a challenge. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting... And you don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast.
The new me. What was it like killing your first one, huh? A true killer like me. The gods put us here to fill their halls with souls. You'll fit in fine down here. You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving. Those eyes. All right, killer, go on through, but don't try anything. Madanach knows more than you think. You serve your time by digging, so dig.
Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Your freedom? Yes, but even if you were to escape Sidna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of the Nord stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you. So many say that if you change your mind, speak to Bragg. Tell him I sent you. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is. This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us, forbid us from worshiping our gods. Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are, the Forsworn, criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free. Our struggle is our people's struggle.
You serve your time by digging, So dig.
Don't reach for... What do you want? Digging to do. My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Modinak once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. I'm not Modinak. I was never a leader of the Forsworn. The only anger I can justify is my own. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just the guilty and the dead. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up. Long enough.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
You're a slave, just like us. I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Dhonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control. Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting. Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we break out. Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good. Remember, it was the Nords who locked you up.
Decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forcemen. I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life. First it was 6 months, then a year, then 2 years. Now I'm in for the first time thieving. The second time, thieving. What? No. No, don't kill me. Please. Death is highly overrated.
Brilliant. I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
Do you remember the sun? Because you've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanach? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The reach belongs to the
Forsworn! I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. Into the tunnel. Let's go. I'll bathe in your blood!
Never... What was that?
Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame and fear after today. It'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. We'll reclaim our land, and then when power is ours, we'll have peace. A kingdom. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now.
Adonai. Think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Konar!